Yes, people. Welcome. Welcome to the finished article where we talk about all things football today. As the title says, we are going to be doing a roundup of game week 5, and we had some drama. We had some great results this week. So, without, actually, you know what? No. So, the official Facebook and Twitter of the channel are at the bottom, and my personal one is in the corner, just there on the left hand side. So please follow us on social media, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow us on Twitch. We are on that race to 200, which is our next target. We're currently sitting on 122. So please help with that push to the next target. It is much appreciated, and all the support is really appreciated. Now, we do have a fantasy football league over on the official Premier League website. Invitation code is on the screen as I'm speaking. Get yourself subscribed to the channel and join the league. There will be prizes for the overall winner at the end of the season, and also month by month, whoever has the most points for that month, not just like overall for that month. So September alone will have a winner. August has a winner. October, November, December. Each month will have a winner who has had the most points. So if you join now and you have the most points in this month or even next month, you will get a prize. But as it says, we are rounding up game week 5 of the Premier League. And I'm going to start with the first game of the week, which was Newcastle versus Leeds at 8 p.m. kickoff. This was live on Sky from St. James's Park. It was just I would have expected Newcastle. Sorry, I would have expected Leeds to win this, and I was expecting them to take the 3 points here. For Newcastle to take a point, that is great for Newcastle. I wasn't really expecting a draw for this game, but Rafinha scored early with a Patrick Bamford assist, and then we had Alan St. Maximum score just before half time with a Joelinton assist, and there was no goals in the second half. So that was a surprise result for me. I wasn't expecting Newcastle to take a point from Leeds. But it's one of them. These things happen in football. As I've always said, anything can happen in the Premier League, and that's why I absolutely love this league. The man of the match for this was St. Maximum, who scored for Newcastle. So that's brilliant for him. Unlucky on not getting the 3 points for the team, but things like this happen, don't they, in football, as we all know. The next game I'm going to go on to is Wolves versus Brentford. And this was a shock result. Brentford winning 2-0, and Wolves were at home. So I predicted Wolves to win this game. So it is quite a shock that they didn't even score. Ivan Toney getting the penalty and Brian Mabumo getting the second, and obviously Shandon Baptiste got a red card. But they still won. They still took the 3 points from Wolves away, which is brilliant for Brentford. I mean, Brentford are flying since they've come to the Premier League. They beat Arsenal on the opening day, and they've just beat Wolves away. So Brentford look like the underdog package here, and they could be doing some damage this season. So they're going to be the one to watch, if you ask me, on this. Next, we move on to Turf Moor, where Burnley hosted Arsenal. And I actually predicted Arsenal to win this game, but it wasn't an easy win. Burnley are very good at home. And Arsenal winning 1-0, that was like I said, for me, Arsenal winning this was expected because Arsenal are the better team. Martin Odegaard scoring, which was good for his career at Arsenal. He's getting off to a flyer. This is his first season as a permanent player at Arsenal. Last season, he was on loan, and he did win man of the match. Before I move on, though, the man of the match for the Wolves Brentford game was Ivan Toney, who scored the opener, the penalty. And then we move on to the next game at Anfield, where Liverpool hosted Crystal Palace. What really can you say about this? This result was expected from Liverpool. Sadio Mane, Mo Salah, and Naby Keita scoring. Crystal Palace didn't get a goal at all. But like I said, this was expected result for Liverpool because apparently, some people are saying they're going to win the Premier League this season. So these type of results were expected from the future champions of the Premier League. Do you know what I mean? I don't think they're going to win the league. They could be fighting for it, but I don't think they're going to win it. Moving on, this was another shock game. Man City versus Southampton at the Etihad Stadium in Manchester. This was a 0-0 draw. What can you say about this? You would have expected City to win. Apparently, they've got the best midfielder in the world in De Bruyne, but he couldn't help them win this game. I don't even know what to say on that. Southampton took a point from United at home, not Old Trafford, at Southampton's ground. Can't remember the name right now. It's just my mind's gone blank on it. And they've taken a point here at the Etihad Stadium from City. So that's a great result for Southampton. Man City fans will be really upset with this one. I would be when United drew to Southampton, I was upset because these are the games that title contenders should be winning. Yeah. So the next game, Norwich hosted Watford at Carrow Road. Norwich lost 3-1. Watford scored the first goal. Emmanuel Dennis. Pukki then equalised 10 minutes before half-time. And then we got Ismail Sarr scoring 2 goals in less than 20 minutes. So he scored in the 63rd minute and the 80th minute to steal this win. Great result for Watford. Bad result for Norwich on that day. I was actually expecting Watford to win. So no surprises for me. That was my prediction. Next game, which was on Saturday, the last game on Saturday, 5:30 kickoff. And I believe this was televised on Sky. Aston Villa at home at Villa Park, hosting Everton and beating them. Leon Bailey scoring, Lucas Ding on goal, and Matthew Cash. I would have expected Everton to do better in this game. I would have expected them to at least get a point because they've been flying at the start of this season. But as we've said, normal service has been resumed by the looks of it for Everton. And I'm sorry to the Everton fans for saying that, but Everton are going to go back to their normal form now. Aston Villa winning, great result for them. Great result. Let's have a look. What else do we have? So Sunday, the first game on Sunday that we're going to go through is Brighton at home at the Amex Stadium to Leicester City. And this was another shock for me. I was expecting Leicester to win, but they actually lost this game. Maupay scoring the penalty, and Danny Welbeck, former Man United player, Danny Welbeck getting on the score sheet there, and that was a brilliant goal. Good to see him getting on the score sheet. And then obviously Vardy scored the last goal of the game in the 61st minute. But I was expecting Leicester to walk all over Brighton and win this game. Leicester are more than capable. It's just a bit of a shock that they lost. But like I said, like I've always said, the Premier League, anything can happen. Anything can happen. So the next game is Manchester United winning the late drama-filled game against West Ham at the London Stadium. West Ham scoring first with Benrahma. This was a deflected goal. And me and my other co-host Shaz spoke about this in the post-match analysis of this game over on Fergie Time. So if you want to get that, go to the channel and find the video. It was on Sunday evening. You can hear our thoughts on that. And then we had Cristiano Ronaldo scoring again. That's 4 goals in 3 games. He's scored in every game since his return to United. Then late drama, we had Jesse Lingard score from a Matic assist. And Lingard did the classy thing by not celebrating against West Ham, which I thought was really respectful. West Ham gave him the chance last season at the end from January to play for him, and he absolutely smashed it, and that's why he's now playing for United. If it wasn't for that loan spell, he wouldn't be in the first team. He wouldn't be featuring. And he appreciates that, and that's why he didn't celebrate. But the talking point of this game was the penalty awarded to West Ham. I don't know why they brought Mark Noble on. He hadn't even kicked the ball, and they let him take the penalty, which was saved by De Gea. I don't understand the reasoning behind this. I would have just let one of the players on the pitch take that because they were warmed up for the game. But great save from De Gea. I think that's his first penalty save in about 5 years or something. So well done to him for getting a penalty save finally. Persistence is key, people. Persistence is key. Don't give up. That's what that shows. He spent 5 years not giving up on trying to save penalties, and he managed to save one. And hopefully that's a change in the wins for him, where he'll start saving more penalties now for United. But who knows? Hopefully that's what happens, and hopefully he works on that side of his game of saving penalties. But I'm not going to knock him. I mean, I would not want to be a goalkeeper trying to save penalties. It's a very hard thing to do. So much respect to the goalkeepers that do it. Now, the last game of game week 5 was on Sunday. This was at 4:30 kickoff. Tottenham Hotspur hosting Chelsea at White Hart Lane. They let Chelsea come into their backyard and absolutely run riot. Chelsea destroyed them 3-0. Thiago Silva scoring, Kante and Rudiger. Chelsea absolutely annihilated Spurs here. Big up, Ryan. Appreciate you tuning in, bro. Big up always to Ryan. If you don't know Ryan, go check his show out, Analysis at Anfield, over at Sarcasm City, and check out the other shows that he's on over there. He always brings the content, man. He's great. Great to see you tuning in, bro. But yes, people, this was a thrashing. Chelsea absolutely destroying, bottle job. Tottenham Hotspur. Where was your boy Harry Kane, people? Where was he? Harry Kane is meant to be the best striker in the world, according to some people, but he was nowhere to be seen. He is still missing. You're going to need to print his name on the back of milk cartons and find out where he is, because it looks like he's still missing, folks. Spurs are looking for him. Spurs want their money back. But that's the roundup, peeps. That's the roundup of game week 5. There was a lot of talking points. The Spurs and Spurs getting beat by Chelsea, David De Gea's penalty save, and some of the other talking points. But if you want to get my thoughts and Shaz's thoughts on United's game against West Ham, that is over on Fergie Time on the channel. So go check that out. We'll talk about the penalties that United didn't get and the penalty that West Ham did get. We'll talk about all of it. If you want to go check our thoughts out on there, go jump over there and get your thoughts out on, listen to our thoughts on there. But this is just going to be a short one. Shaz was unable to make it. I wasn't really going to come on because I had a lot of things planned for this evening. But I wanted to get this out for you people, so it is just going to be short, unfortunately. If anyone has any comments and thoughts, please leave them in the comment section. Even if it's on the replay, I will try and respond as quickly as possible. But for now, that is all for the show. We'll be back again tomorrow over on Twitch with not all things, with Fight Night episode 7. We are going to be previewing the AJ and Usyk fight as well as the undercard. You're not going to want to miss that one. That is definitely not one to be missed, people. But yeah, for now, all things football, this is everything. Appreciate you tuning in. I am sorry that it is a short show, but I've got a few other things that are important that I need to get done tonight. So I'll see you tomorrow, folks. And again, appreciate you tuning in. Take care.